Ryan in Crystal Lake, Illinois, watching us on the Ustream on the web. You're on the air with Senator Bernie Sanders, Ryan.
Hi, guys. Thank you for taking my call, and just got to say thank you. I'm a much better American because of both of you, and I'm very grateful for that. Bernie, if you won't run for president, and I really wish you would consider it, how can we get this country back on track? How can we get a government that calls balls and strikes and quit running the country like a for-profit machine? How do we do it?
Well, Ryan, believe me, I wish I had the answer to your question. Let me just suggest this. I think there are millions of Americans who are deeply disappointed in the president, who believe that with regard to Social Security and a number of other issues, he said one thing as a candidate and is doing something very much else as a president, who cannot believe how weak he has been, for whatever reason, in negotiating with Republicans, and there's deep disappointment. So my suggestion is, I think one of the reasons the president has been able to move so far to the right is that there is no primary opposition to him. And I think it would do this country a good deal of service if people started thinking about candidates out there to begin contrasting what is a progressive agenda as opposed to what Obama is doing. But, and I know that people are demoralized, but we don't have, as Thom and I often say, is despair is not an option, because it's not just for us, but it's for our kids and our grandchildren.
Tim in Denver, you're on with Senator Sanders.
Yes, good morning. You just mentioned that you felt the best way to move the president would be to see a primary challenge. And I know you've said many times you won't do it, and I can understand why you wouldn't. Who out there would you suggest? Who are you talking to? Are you encouraging anyone?
Well, at this point, I have not, but I am now giving thought to doing it. I think you know the names out there as well as I do. And I think the American people have got to be engaged. It's not just me or anybody else here in Washington. There are a lot of smart, honest, progressive people who I think can be good presidents. And I think one of the reasons that President Obama has moved as far to the right as he has is he thinks he can go all the way, and no one will stand up to him. So, Tim, I don't want to tell you more than that, but this is an issue, we are beginning to talk about a little bit.